Hello, I'm back. I may have to upload this as 2 videos because I'm not sure if I have enough memory to join them together on my phone. It's been a struggle lately. But anyway, so I have sewn around twice, both in zigzag and in straight stitch around the edges here. Did not sew up this edge, but I did turn down the excess of both the map and the rice paper. And then I sewed around the top of the flap and across here as well. So you can see where the hole is, the natural hole from the original thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a one of these wide eyelets. These are Tim Holtz. And I don't know. Oh yeah, I do know that copper one's gonna go really well, isn't it? Or bronze or whatever color it is. I also could do silver, but that doesn't look as good. I could do brass, but that doesn't look as good. I could do, ooh, is that the same one? It's very similar, but a bit darker. So it picks up the color of the whale rather than the color of the, all right, so those are possibilities. I have like a gunmetal, which I don't like. And I think that's all of my choices. Oh, I have this kind of aged one, which is okay, but not as good as these other two. All right, so let's see. Let's look at, I've got this one. I've got this darkish one, and I've got like 3 shades of whatever color that is. And I actually think I like the darkest one because it's like the same color as this bit of the whale there. So there you go. Going to go with that one. So I need my handy dandy crocodile, and I'm going to cut it in the 3/16 right in the existing hole. And sometimes when you cut through fabric, you have to come along and help out the edges. At least I do on my crocodile. I don't know if everybody has that problem. And then I'm going to stick that in there. Already on the right settings, and I'll just squish it down. There we go. Okay. I'm so happy with that. All right, what am I going to do for a closure? What do I have? It's got to be pretty easy and straightforward, because if I'm doing this while I'm traveling or on the plane or on the boat or even at my parents' house or my brother's, I think I could do the same fabric for a second, but perhaps not. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Not sure what I want to use. I have a sari silk, but sari silk in green or like bright turquoise blue, and I don't think that those colors are gonna excite me for. I have some seam binding in, where is it? It's all tangled. I've got some seam binding in kind of this neutral color. That's a possibility. I have baker's twine. I have some sisal twine. It feels thin. I think I want something a little bit thicker. And then I'll tie a charm in the end, and I'll just tuck in it. Oh, you know what I have? Oh, hold on. Don't go away. Don't leave me yet. I have. Guess what I have? I've got. No, not all those who wander are lost. I've also got live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, and drink the wild air. Oh my gosh, oh, that makes me so happy. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Love that one. I'm not going to use that for this though. What else do I have? Nope. I think the mountains are calling on. Nope. This is still the best one. And I've got Be Brave. Love that one. I've got some little nautical things here though. I don't have any whale charms. How does that happen? Oh, I've got a mermaid. Oh, I do have some sea. Okay, so I've got that charm. Hold on, don't go away yet. I have a whole jar of these. These are like all oceany, and it's even in a blue ball jar. I've got mermaid. I've got giant Pacific octopus. Oh, have any of you read Remarkably Bright Creatures? If you haven't read Remarkably Bright Creatures, I highly recommend it. It's a fictional mystery novel. And one of the protagonists is a giant Pacific octopus. And it's billed that he's going to help solve the mystery. I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know exactly how it's going to happen, although I have my suspicions. And his name is Marcellus, and it's wonderful. It is a thoroughly engaging book. So, Remarkably Bright Creatures. What else do I have in here? I've got all the sea creatures. I've got sea turtles. Too bad I don't have any whales. Still don't have any whales. How do I not have any whales? How do I not have any whales? What on earth? I gotta remember some of these for my Roxy's Journal of History. I've got a salmon. Is that a salmon? Might have to put the salmon on there. Oh wait, where did it go? Alright, here we go. Looking for, I thought I saw a salmon swimming around. Maybe it was a seahorse. Ah, there it is. I've got a salmon charm. Okay, that needs to go on there somewhere. And Live in the Sunshine, Swim in the Sea, and Drink the Wild Air by Emerson. I love that quote. Okay, I think I got my things. Here's an itty bitty tiny mermaid. Here's another fishy. These are so fun. I guess I need to do an ocean journal. It's been a while since I've done an ocean journal. And you know, the ocean is my happy place. Okay. I will try and remember to put the title and the author of that book, Remarkably Bright Creatures, in the description box. So enjoyable. I would love to be friends with a Pacific octopus named Marcellus. Okay. Alrighty, so I still don't know how I'm going to work this, but these work really well. What did I do with my fishy? Oh, phew. These work really well on elastic. I don't think this is going to be sturdy enough to support an elastic. Do I want to leave it dangling? I don't know. Gonna have to figure that out. Let's look at papers for a sec. I grabbed an old pad. So I actually got into junk journaling via the Gateway hobby of bullet journaling. And so I have this pad of dot paper left over from my bullet journaling days. And I was thinking I might use this. So I'm going to be there for a week. So if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, that gives me 8 pages. I'll give myself 1 extra for good measure. And I think these are just going to be what I use. It's actually a nice paper. Does it tell me what the weight is? I think I just got this. This was like a sale thing at Michael's. There was Michael's is the art and craft store that is in my area. We do not have Hobby Lobby or I don't know, some of those other ones that I've heard people mention here in the States. We have Michaels. And there was a period of time where bullet journaling was huge. And they had tons of pads of paper and markers and stencils. And they have since severely reduced all of those things. In fact, they don't even, mine anyway, the one that we have near me, like has no Tim Holtz anymore, or very, very little. It has a few Distress inks, or you know, the oxide pads. It has maybe a few Ranger products, but they've like dedicated, they've switched over to all of the Cricut materials and I think it's the Cricut, like they've gone whole hog Cricut. And so it's all vinyl and lettering and cutting and those kinds of tools now. And they've totally phased out the paper crafts, which is frustrating. But there was a period of time where they had all kinds of paper pads. You could buy dot, you could buy grid, you could buy lined. There were all things that you could buy. So this is left over from that when they were doing their clearance of it. Oh no, it's gonna go right in Anchorage. Oh, that's okay. Because I decided to fold it like this rather than to fold it further out because it looked funny when I folded it. But I'm happy with that. I like the way that looks. And it feels quite nice. I just don't know if it's sturdy enough for an elastic. Maybe I should try it anyway. Because, you know, elastic is actually pretty convenient when you're busy. So if I do it like, no, let's do, okay, I'm going to go through this, around the back, up through here, or maybe I'll go down so it goes, no, that won't work. It's got to go through here like this. But I kind of want, my brain's struggling with this. Okay. It's got to go through here. If this is going to be the anchor for it, it's got to do this and this. Like this. It annoys me that this is going to be floppy and not held down. Is there a way to do it so that it comes like this? Oh, yeah, well, so if I have it like that, or I somehow anchor this down separately. Just as embellishment and not as a integral part. Oh wait, that might work. What if I do that? There we go. That solves my problem. Yes, like it. Okay, so I need to leave myself some room here because the whole point of this is to stuff it with stuff. So I want to leave it kind of loose, and I'm not going to cut off these legs in case I need to retie it and readjust. So for now, I'm just going to do an overhand knot in the elastic See, there's always a way to solve these problems. And then my fishy is, I'm just going to give her a little pin. I have a thing of garment pins. I also have some other special pins. Don't I? Where are my other special pins? Here. I have some vintage safety pins. I think I'm going to use my vintage safety pins. I have a small one. Look how cute that is. Got these on eBay. And look, they've got that kind of nice brassy, vintagey color. It says steel safety pins, Dosco trademark, made in Germany. Cool, huh? eBay. Love me my eBay finds. All right, this is definitely gonna have to be 2 videos because I'll never have enough time to. Like, I need a new phone. But I don't want to buy a new phone until I absolutely have to. Like, until there is no choice. Because I don't want to spend that money. I like not having a phone payment. It's like I don't want to buy a car until I absolutely have to, because I like not having a car payment. All right, so I've got my little Alaska salmon jumping up, and I've got my live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air by Emerson quote. And it's a little loose now, but as soon as I start stuffing this with my ephemera that I collect on my trip, maybe I will make it just a smidge tighter, because flopping around will bother me. But that's easy enough to fix. There we go. Ah, perfect. Not too tight. There's room for growth. Oh, and I have to sew in my signature. Silly me. Okay, now decisions. Do I sew it in? Do I tie it in? Do I do like an elastic through grommets? Yeah, I think I want to do it through with elastics, kind of in a flowy kind of a way. What size? I don't think this fits through my skinny eyelets. And maybe I'll actually put them, instead of putting them through the fold, I think I'll maybe try putting them in the back here. And then this folds over it. I haven't tried that before. Let me just see, can this elastic fit through the small eyelets? Where's the end? It does. That's interesting. All right. So I'm just gonna do 2. Nope, I'm gonna do 4. Do 4. This is a mishmash of different eyelets in here. Some are Recollections, Tim Holtz. Some are cheapo Amazon bulk. Okay, last step. So let's make some eyelet holes. So I need to change my squisher to the small size squisher. And I need to use my smaller, my 1/8 inch hole maker. So I'm gonna do it. I wish this were easier to move. All right, so I'm gonna go back all the way to 1 inch, and I want to do it on the back side and not in the fold itself. So right there, and there, and same thing on this side, right at the edge here. There. I find that if you're having trouble placing it, if you close it just a little bit, just so that it's holding it, it's easier to move and position. Come on, out, out, out. And then past that, right there. Okay. So I'm going to place my eyelets. Actually placing them in the back. Ooh, this has an eyelet and an eyelet. That wouldn't be good. There. And there. Come on, you. In you go. And here. Those two were a little close. Ideally, those probably should have been spaced out a little bit more, but so be it. And here. Ah. And here. There we go. Squish, squish. Oops, my things are falling off. They do that. I find that so annoying. And then squish. And go back in there. Didn't squish. Why didn't that squish? What's going on here? Feels like it's not closing. There we go. Yeah, that totally didn't seem to work right. I hope my crocodile isn't dying on me. That would be horrible. Yeah, let me just bring in the big guns for a second. Because none of these got squished properly. Could also be the fact that these are the cheap version of the eyelets. Standing up to use my full force. There we go. That sounded better. All right. Still not what I would like to see, but I'll fuss with that later. All right. So we have I don't know. What am I going to do about that? Here, I'm going to turn it upside down. Do it this way. You know what it is they're not like curling around. All right. Sorry about that. Sometimes this works if you just take a pliers and give them a little extra pinch, a little squish. All right, I don't know. That's annoying. Everything was going so well until then. All right, let's put a little elastic through there and call it good. All right, so down through here. Up through here. Down through the inner one. Up through the outer one. And then tie it off not too tight. So I'm going to tie it off right at the top here. So it's kind of out of the way. And then these can slide in flow journal style. Like so. Oops, that didn't take. There we go. All right. And we have ourselves an Alaska. Uh-oh. How did I do that? How's it supposed to go now? Goes like this. Goes like this. Okay. Whew. All right, there we go. I'm ready to go to Alaska. I'll just have to clean the house and pack. All right. I hope you have a great couple of weeks. I will. And maybe I'll post from Alaska next week. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll see you when I get back. Take care. Bye-bye.